Hello, Internet, I'm me. And I would be saying, and welcome to Gokaiger episode 23 and 24. Because I was on a cruise and, you know, things happen on cruises. Hangovers happen. And this is the part where I would be going, well, I'm going to talk, and then you're going to watch the episode, and then I'll come back and talk some more. But some complicated, stupid things on my computer happen that do not allow me to get those episodes anymore. Or temporarily for now. So, for now, I'm going to actually have to stick to actually doing a normal review without audio thingies. So, I am actually stuck here just telling you what happened on the show. And honestly, I don't like doing this. I really don't. I like you guys hearing what I have to say about the show, or the episode, and then you guys watching it for yourselves, and deducing whether or not you agree or disagree with what I said, and then when I come back and continue on what I deduce and what I think, you will actually have either counterweight or you'll bounce your ideas off of mine pretty much and see if you agree or disagree due to the fact that you saw what I saw, and you saw it like in the span of like five or 10 minutes away. So there's not the whole memory loss thing, or I don't remember that happening. So I usually do that because it's more of an efficient way for a review to go. But my computer's being a douchebag, so I can't have any of the videos right now. So I'm just going to tell you what happened in episode 23 and episode 24. So let's go in order. Episode 23 was actually just a Ranger Key episode. Well, just a Ranger Key episode, but it was a Ranger Key episode that differed on actually concentrating more on the Pink and Yellow Ranger, Princess Aime and Luca, and pretty much showed the backstory of Luca to where you find out that Luca actually had a younger sister who is dead. On-screen child death. And pretty much that's what happens. In trying to figure out what the next ultimate power is, of course they ask Navi, what is it? And they say, and Navi pretty much says, you have to help people to figure out this one. So they go out helping people and run into a mech, an EMT. And turns out the EMT is the former Pink Ranger of the Rescue Sentai Gokaiger. And, Bosco shows up to take the power, and since it's a Luca and Aime episode, it's pretty much those two against Bosco, which doesn't go very well at first. And then they're trapped in the ambulance, and they're like, well, we gotta give them the powers. And, there was that whole revolutionary thing with Luca going, I don't have to treat Princess Aime like a little sister, because I've grown. I've learned from when my little sister actually did die. I'm not the same person. It's not the same, so I can treat her like a person and not like my little sister who I have to shelter and protect all the time. For all those who thought that Princess Aime and Luca were lesbians. You're not the only ones who thought that. They're more of sisters, which I can actually respect and see within their character. Now, after that, pretty much, Bosco gets trolled. They get the Go-Go 5 powers. And if you're wondering how they trolled Bosco, is pretty much they took Pink Ranger, turned into Magi Pink, and then used the spell to make herself look like the Pink Ranger of the Go-Go 5. And then he's like, I'll steal your power. And it's like, why isn't it working? It's like, ha ha, you've been trolled. And so pretty much that's it. They get their Go-Go 5 powers, they beat the bad guy, and happily ever after. Now, for episode 24. Oh boy, how do I say this? Jirashi is back. Yes, the villain from the Car Ranger episode comes back, not as a villain, but more of a pet. Jirashi, we opened up the episode where Jirashi was actually thrown out with the Zengeist trash on Earth, and pretty much ends up becoming a pet of a, I forget the snack's name, but a pretty much a Japanese food vendor, and he becomes his pet and pretty much buddy love over there. And so later on, the Gokaiger are pretty much like, we're hungry. Let's go get something to eat. What should we get? Gokai Silver goes, let's get this type of food that's only on stands, and I know the perfect place. Coincidentally, they're at the same place the Zeitgeist are. Oh my god. But, they see him being a pet and just kind of go, what the fuck is this? And then I'm just kind of like, whatever. And then we cut back to the Zeitgeist mothership, pretty much. And the new Action Commander Sende, or Senden, sorry, is pretty much a propaganda guy. And honestly, he does nothing. Really. No, he doesn't do anything at all. He completely is useless. Yeah. So, pretty much, it's all centered on Jirashi. Or, I keep forgetting how to say his name, but it's Jirashi in my mind. So, he's pretty much going around trying to be a Japanese food bender in space. He's going to be the first alien Japanese food bender. That's his new dream. And the Gokaiger is trying to pretty much help him get this dream. And they go and talk with the vendor's mom for permission to do this. And she's against the whole idea. And then the guy who's doing the propaganda, Zengeist propaganda to get humans on the Zengeist side so they can take them over. Don't ask me. He comes up and tries to kill them all, and he's just like, whatever. So the Gokai change, beat the shit out of him. And there's a part where Jirashi gets shot by a bazooka while protecting the vendor's mom, so that she trusts him, and she's like, he's an alien, but in his eyes, in the whole universe, in the whole span of the universe, we're all aliens to each other. The Tao of Jirashi. Anywho, everyone thinks he's dead, but he gets up and he's fine. The Gokaiger beat up the guy pretty much with overkill, while Gokai Silver uses his gold mode to blast him with the legendary dream, and then the final wave fucking hits him and kills him. And it's like, damn, that was overkill. And from there, the weirdest thing of the episode happens. Probably the most fucked up thing of the episode happens. And that is where Jirashi marries the vendor's mom. And then gets her pregnant. Sending a mixed message to these kids, ain't we? But anyway, that was episode 23 and 24, pretty much. And what do I think? 23 was a very good episode. An 8 out of 10. No, I'm sorry. 9 out of 10. Very good episode. Very well character-centered. Go find it if you can. It's still up. Go to JE Fusion. I think they have it subbed if they haven't taken it down yet, which I'm pretty sure they haven't yet. If they have, you're going to have to do a little digging. And same thing with episode 24. JEFusion.com has it all. But Episode 24. There were a lot of problems with episode 24. A lot of things came up but did not matter whatsoever. Zigarashi almost dies, but is okay, so it doesn't matter. The vendor actually was nothing but a plot point to get Zigarashi to actually marry his mom, which was still fucking weird. The action commander did nothing. He shows up, dies, and he contributes almost literally nothing to the storyline. Zigarashi is not affected by him. The vendors aren't affected by him. The Gokaiger aren't affected by him. He doesn't bring anything new to the table. He's not trying to destroy the earth. He's just being a bumbling idiot throughout the whole thing. It's kind of like where they wrote this story, and they went, oh yeah, the kids are expecting a daily monster to get the fuck kicked out of him. So, throw him in there. Hell, even in this episode, the three main bad guys, the prince, Nissan, and the cyborg, all three of these guys leave. You don't see them after the first part of the episode. After the first part of the episode, they're gone. And they leave that one guy left, that really big robot-looking guy. Yes, no, not Yes Boss, but you know, the other guy. He's the only one left. And even he's kind of like, whatever the fuck is this. This was an episode where, even when they said Gokai change, they were kind of like, yeah, Gokai change, yeah, fuck it, whatever. This was for the first time, this episode was about a 6 out of 10. Not bad, but still, it was the worst of the series. Not a lot of shit was given in this episode. The fight scenes aren't as spectacular. The fight scenes are pretty much the only thing that redeems this episode. And some of the comedy, of course. And the fucked up ending. But other than that, you don't have to see it. It's filler. It has no consequence on the series whatsoever, but to clean up, like, pretty much carry out a story that was brought up in the Car Ranger episode, which in and of itself was kinda useless. Those are my reviews. Sorry guys I didn't have the videos. And please rate, comment, whatever. And I hope you guys come back for episode 25, where you're actually going to see the Hurricaneer versus the Gokaiger Pirates. Now, Ninja versus Pirate episode. This is going to be fun. See you guys next time. Until then, peace.